Build unshakable trust and establish yourself as a go-to expert in your real estate market, and you will attract your dream clients if you leverage proven marketing principles. Hey, it's Chris Coffin. I'm a Coldwell Banker agent just like you. In fact, I've been among the top 1% of all Coldwell Banker agents for over 10 years, and I realized the importance at the core of what I've been able to do to be successful, and the systems that I've been able to use all start with building that credibility and trust and authority in my niche market, and you can too. So I want to share a couple of things with you, and I'm creating a series of these videos and send out in sort of a newsletter format, so that might help you in your Coldwell Banker real estate agent business as well. One of the things I learned early on with the hard way was that it wasn't all about me, and I wasn't serving my dream clients up front. I had a referral from my sister-in-law for a luxury buyer, a couple that was from Dallas, Texas, before we moved from Colorado. They were members of the same country club we were members of. My wife played tennis on the same TCD tennis leagues and whatnot. They knew of our family, they knew of me, they knew my success in my prior business background before I got a real estate agent license, and all those things were good and checked the boxes, if you will, of the sphere of influence criteria. Well, the good news is they bought a $2.2 million home. The bad news is they didn't use me as their real estate agent, and that's because I was, in essence, soliciting them and saying, this is why you should use me, this is why I am the best agent for you, instead of thinking about how I could serve them with my level of expertise and authority and putting it in perspective for the benefit and the results that they were going to achieve. And so it's a different way of thinking, but what I started to do back then was establish myself through building a market report and a newsletter that I was sending out. This couple ended up purchasing the home that they bought through another agent, but they were on my list, and so I was nurturing them. And the good news and the rest of the story is that it wasn't too much longer that they reached out and contacted me. And we always say that 80% of all buyers don't use the same agent they use when they purchase their real estate when they go to sell. Well, they had when they bought that home, they bought an adjacent parcel as well, and they reached out to me and asked me what I thought it would be worth if they were going to list it. Of course, that was, got my spider sense tingling, and was a leading economic indicator that here was an opportunity, albeit not a very big opportunity because it was a pretty small parcel. But I ended up doing the homework and presenting myself as that expert and an authority, and I earned their business and got the listing. And then a subsequent opportunity came up, and they said, hey, we're now interested in buying another piece of land that gives us these amenities and this criteria. Long story short, that ended up resulting in a little close to $2 million in business. Now, this is the same buyer that didn't use me like 2 years prior when they bought the $2.2 million home, but they're now used me to sell the adjacent lot and buy another piece of property. And so the lesson that I learned, the reason that I won, was because I did establish that trust, I did establish the credibility and authority, and I was working on their behalf, and they saw that expertise. So it really mattered that I built that trust, and the connection there allowed me to earn their business. It's very important in our business to do that. A lot of times I see real estate agents that say, well, these are my dream clients, this is who I want to work with. Sometimes people haven't even established that, but they don't look at the flip side to say, why do those people want to work with you? And that's really very important, and a different way of thinking about it. Well, it's great that you want to do business in that gated community, but why should people use you? What is the reason that they should select you as the best option for them to help achieve them and their goals, whether they're buying and selling? So I think it's important, sort of the takeaways here is we're in the client satisfaction business, and nothing else really matters. The number one question all buyers or sellers ask is, how's the real estate market doing? And if you don't have a good answer to that question, both online and offline, then I think you're not serving your dream clients well, and you're not creating a reason to attract those dream clients, right? And attraction systems are key, especially in this digital marketing world. Being an authority builds trust, and simple, repeatable systems based on proven marketing principles will help you to be able to achieve your goals and to live the dream, whatever that means for you. So that's kind of the highlight of what I wanted to speak with you about today. I do have some action items. I think it's important for you to go back and kind of think about where your business is coming from. What's been the number one best source of leads? What systems are you using to attract leads in your business on a consistent basis? If you look back on the last 12 to 18 months, 24 months, what's the best source of those clients that you would call your dream clients? And are you satisfied with the current systems that you're using to be able to consistently generate leads in your niche market? And the last thing I would ask you is, how are you nurturing those clients or prospective dream clients? Because a lot of times we get leads and then I see real estate agents that don't do anything with them, and then they just dry up on the vine and you're not staying in touch, and then those prospective clients that you thought were your clients go and do business with another real estate agent. So what are you doing to nurture those dream clients in your systems, right? And so I hope that's been helpful and informative and gives you some things to think about in your real estate agent business. But I also want to tell you that the next time that I send you an email with this format, I'm going to ask you to think, or I'm going to share with you the number one secret of attracting and nurturing your dream clients to build a successful real estate agent business. And I look forward to seeing you on that video. Have an awesome day.